With the recent release of 21 Pilots' album, Breach, it had me thinking, what songs on this album do I prefer more than the previous albums? I love doing these album battle videos, and the way it works is I take songs from Breach and I put it against previous albums and tell you what song I think is better and why. Just a disclaimer, this is my personal opinion. If I have a song winning over a song that you don't think it should, that's totally okay. Feel free to let me know in the comments below, but let's be civil about it as this is all opinion based. Breach and Clancy actually have the same amount of tracks, which makes my job a lot easier, and in the past, I've rearranged the tracklist order to kind of make it make more sense in terms of the vibe of the song, but with some backlash on that, and understandably so, I'm going to leave the tracks as is in their current order. Before we get into this video, if you're new around here, please leave a like on this video, as well as subscribing and hitting that bell notification to never miss out on an upload. Let's get right into it with Breach versus Clancy. God, the first matchup is just insane. City Walls versus Overcompensate. I've literally been debating this one in my mind for since I've heard Breach. So, City Walls, we'll start with the Breach songs. City Walls is an absolute banger. It really feels similar to Overcompensate in the fact that it has this epic intro. The drop is really good. I think that bass line is so iconic already. It's only been out for a couple days, but it's so iconic. The rap verse coming in out of nowhere, very reminiscent of Overcompensate, and I feel like they both absolutely deliver in terms of that rap verse. The chorus is also insanely catchy. And as for Overcompensate, I'm saying all the same things. You know, the powerful intro, the instrumental is great, the rap verse is fantastic, catchy chorus. What separates these songs, in my opinion, is that little middle section of City Walls where it kind of slows down, giving me jumpsuit vibes, where it's the piano part and it's the My Smile Wraps Around My Head, that whole thing. That part is very, very nice on this song, and Overcompensate lacks a part like that. Now, in terms of an all-around song, what do I prefer? I'm gonna give this one to City Walls. I am. I've been debating this one for a long time. Overcompensate is actually just so good. But I'm gonna give it to City Walls. I think it's a bit of a stronger track, you know? It's longer, it does more, it progresses, it goes through more stages. I think it's fantastic. As hype as I was for Overcompensate, and probably admittedly more excited listening to it for the first time, that was also because they were gone for a couple years. You know, Breach came back right after Clancy, so I had more time to linger between Skilled and Icy and Overcompensate's release. So I'm gonna give this one to City Walls. I think it is a better song. After that, we have one of the easier rounds in my opinion. Raw Fear versus Next Semester. Raw Fear is an absolute banger, one of the easiest listens on this album. It's great vibes, it has a very catchy chorus, the writing is actually fantastic. And Next Semester, it's a very, very deep song. It's a rock song, it's a banger, that bass line's insane, the drums are fantastic. The chorus is so addicting, the lyrics are so heavy and depressing, but the song is so powerful. That outro with the ukulele and that beautiful singing, it's the strongest song on Clancy in my opinion, and it's honestly probably a top 10 21 Pilots song for me personally. I'm giving this round to Next Semester. Even though I love Raw Fear, I think Next Semester easily takes this one. After that, we have Drum Show versus Backslide. Drum Show has everything you could ever ask for in a 21 Pilots song, all the way down to Joshua Dunn's butter-like vocals. Are we serious? In 2025, Josh Dunn is singing. The riff on this is dirty. The drums, obviously, are great. The chorus is super catchy. The lyrics are great from the perspective of Josh driving home. I love that view on a song. It's so good. And of course, Josh's singing going into the Tyler scream is just the most lethal combo ever. And it's taking on Backslide, which is honestly a banger. I love this song. I went back and listened to Backslide again today, and God, it's so good. It's so powerful. It's so uplifting. It's heavy. There's great verses in between, a very amazing chorus. But all around, I think this is quite easily a round to Drum Show, making it 2-1 Breach. Alright, so now here's where things get pretty interesting, because I feel like the next couple songs here could go either way. The next round is Garbage versus Midwest Indigo. I love Garbage. I don't know. I've said that a few videos now. That is the weirdest thing to say out loud. I love Garbage. Garbage is awesome. The song Garbage is fantastic. I love the instrumental. Again, just another catchy chorus, as Tyler's used to delivering. Instrumental's fantastic. I love the way it builds up and that bass line comes in at the end. It's powerful. This song is heavy. The lyrics are great. It's all around a great song, and it's taking on Midwest Indigo, which I think a lot of people would give this round to Midwest Indigo because this song is fantastic. It has great writing. It's a very good vibe, you know, it's like a happy, bouncy song. The What's Your ETA 2 minutes is very iconic. This song's honestly so good, and I love the instrumental, and I don't know if it's recency bias, but as of right now, I think I'd lean Garbage. I think the song does a little bit more for me in terms of like a personal level and connection. And this is one of those rounds that are very, very close, where if you said Midwest Indigo's better, I'm not going to debate you. Something like Raw Fear vs. Next Semester, I think is very clearly Next Semester, and I probably would debate you. But Garbage vs. Midwest Indigo, either way, it's correct in my opinion, but I'm going Garbage. Following that, we have another close one, because The Contract versus Routines in the Night is not easy. Let's start with The Contract, of course, the first single for Breach. This song's a banger, I don't care what anyone says. It's so unique, it's so creative for 21 Pilots. Auto-tuned vocals, crazy chorus, we have Tyler screaming once again. The Heavy Dirty Soul drum sample being used in this is fantastic. The rap verse in the beginning is so strong. Everything about this song's fantastic. It really is just like such a powerful way to come back with a new single. It's taking on Routines in the Night, which is one of the bigger hits off of Clancy. This song is a banger. The lyrics are super deep, super relatable. Admittedly, more relatable, and you can connect to them way more than something like The Contract, in my opinion. If you told me Routines in the Night's better, I don't think I disagree with you. But for me personally, I do think The Contract is a more fun song. I'm sorry, I'm going to give this to The Contract, which means it's going to be 4-1 in favor of Breach. Which is crazy, because these last two rounds were really, really close, and I think they could go either way. Oh, this one's hurting me. Downstairs versus Vignette. Downstairs made me feel like I was 14 again, 14 or 15 again, when I first started getting into 21 Pilots, going back and listening to these songs off of No Fun Intended and Regional at Best. The first time I heard this song, it really brought me back, which makes sense now knowing that it is a song from 14 years ago. The vocals that Tyler lays down is absolutely insane. The fact we have like 2011 and 2025 vocals mixed together is just, it's disgustingly good. The beat on this song, oh my god, it's so heavy. The vocal performance, that last part where he's screaming is, oh my god, you feel it in your soul. This song made me cry, and not a lot of songs do that. And it's taking on Vignette, which is one of my favorite songs on Clancy. The drums are dirty, the rap verses are fantastic. I love when he screams the "Where do I go from here" part. I think this song is amazing. The synth solo at the end is fantastic. So it hurts me to do this, but Downstairs is one of my favorite songs they've ever released. Yes, already. I'm going Downstairs, which means it's 5-1 Breach. Don't worry, there's a few songs coming up that I do think will go Clancy's way, but sheesh, what a dominant lead so far. Next up, we have Robot Voices taking on The Craving. This one's kind of easy for me. Robot Voices, although it's probably like quote-unquote my least favorite on Breach, even though I love it, I think it's super unique. I love the pre-chorus, and the chorus itself is growing on me with every listen. I think this is one of the most unique tracks on the entire track list. This 3-song run of Downstairs, Robot Voices, and Center Mass is very unique. The writing on it's actually very fascinating, and the more I understand the lyrics, I'm like, wow, this song's great. And it's taking on The Craving, which is, of course, a dedicated song to Jenna. It's beautiful, it's heartbreaking, it's just Tyler and his ukulele singing his heart out, devastating yet adorable lyrics, like it has everything. The voice crack at the end's fantastic, but I do think I have to give this round to Robot Voices. This is crazy, because right now it's 6-1 Breach, but all these rounds are fairly close. And just ahead of that, we have a fun matchup, Center Mass versus Lavish, two of the more like fun rap songs on these albums. Center Mass is one of the most unique on this tracklist as well. There's no other song quite like it. The fact we got the My Death sample and the I don't think you should be taking the drum thing is so funny to me. That instrumental is so sweet. It really is. It has such a good groove to it. The rapping's fantastic. The chorus is great. And of course that ending is insane, where he starts screaming and really like having like kind of a breakdown in the middle of this song or near the end of this song leading into Cottonwood. It's such a great way to end this song. It's taking on Lavish, which is just a banger start to finish. I know people don't love this song, but it is a very fun time. It does what it's supposed to do. Funny lyrics, witty lyrics, great flows. The chorus is pretty fun, but this is an easy round to Center Mass, let's be honest. It's 7-1 Breach. I know that sounds insane, but stick around. Next up, we have Cottonwood versus Navigating, which is very much an out-of-place matchup, but I wanted to leave the track list in order. Cottonwood is absolutely devastating. The fact that it's written about his grandpa who passed away, and his hair was like fuzzy and white, like the end of the Cottonwood trees. Oh my god, I can't. That is so sad and so relatable. Him saying it got cut down and it's gone for good, relating that to his grandpa passing, it's absolutely depressing. This song's beautiful. That ending part is so powerful and just It makes you very emotional, and it's taking on Navigating, which is quite the opposite of that, because it's literally just like the biggest banger on this album. Drums are insane, the bass line is, oh my god, that riff is insane, it really is. Lyrics are so good. There's even like a devastating lyric near the end of this song, which kind of connects it to Cottonwood, I guess. The part where he speaks on everybody leaving, I guess you can kind of connect those two. This song's an absolute standout on Clancy, and it's easily going to take this round for me, even though I love Cottonwood, making it 7-2 now. Comeback? Stay tuned. Then we have One Way taking on Snapback. This might be controversial, okay? I think One Way is a lot of fun. I know it's one of the shorter songs on Breach. I wish it was longer. It doesn't really get to go anywhere too crazy because it is so short, but it is such a good song. That bass line, the groove to it's insane. The chorus is one of the most catchy on the entire album. The verses are great. It's so slick. I love this song. It's taking on Snapback, which is a very important song. This song is very powerful lyrically. It is depressing. I know a lot of people, this song's gonna like be the song of the album for them, and I totally get that. But for me personally, I'm going with One Way. I don't know if that's a crazy take, but I'm going with One Way. I definitely see an argument for Snapback. If you said Snapback, I wouldn't disagree with you. Now with the score being 8-2, we have Days Lie Dormant versus Oldie Station. This round is going to make me tear my hair out. Days Lie Dormant is an absolute banger start to finish. The powerful vocals, it starts off with a bang, literally from that transition from One Way into it. The chorus is great, the lyrics are so deep. This feels kind of like the Jenna song of the album in my opinion. I'm speaking on not wanting to waste his time like touring in places that nobody really knows his name, where he could be at home, not wasting his love because it's all he has. Like, it's an adorable song, it's kind of depressing. Taking on Oldie Station, which is such a powerful song. These vibes are so different. Oldie Station was written for us, it's beautiful, it is powerful, it is heartbreaking, but I'm going to give this round to Days Lie Dormant. I'm sorry. I am. It's going to be 9-2 with 2 rounds remaining. Then we have Tally versus At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. This one's tough. Tally is an absolute banger. Like, are we serious? The way this song starts off is gnarly. The verses are crazy. I love the rap verse in the beginning. I love the chorus. It is such a deep writing perspective, and the fact that Intentions is after it and he's speaking on someone not giving up on him. Someone like maybe a torchbearer, Joshua Dunn. This song's sick. I love this song so much. It's taking on At the Risk of Feeling Dumb, which is such an important, powerful song on Clancy. I feel like it's very underrated. The subject matter on this song is some of the deepest on that entire album. Like, this and Next Semester really, really hit home. Telling you to check on those loved ones, those close to you, because you never know what they're going through or when it could be their last day. It's powerful, and it's made into like this rock song with one of the most catchy hooks ever. I'm going to give this round to At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. So that's going to make it, 9-3? I love this song so much. And for the final round, we have Intentions versus Paladin Strait. Again, 2 different vibes here for finales. Intentions is very important. It is very beautiful. It is depressing. And funny enough, I'm going to say it has the Truce effect, which is funny because it literally samples Truce. Where even though it's such a key song and so important, it isn't one you're going to return to a bunch because it's just like, it's too much. It's too sad. Taking on Paladin Strait, which is just, oh my god, it is so cinematic. It is so epic. It's a finale to this album before setting up Breach. It leaves you on a cliffhanger. It's insane. The way the chorus builds up every time it passes is so good. The writing's amazing. The references to Banditos and Nico is just brutal. It's so good, though. I'm going to give this round to Paladin Strait pretty clearly, which means the final score is going to be 9-4. So that is how I'd rank Breach taking on Clancy. I know the score seemed a little bit crazy, but looking through the track list, I could easily see Overcompensate being better than City Walls. I could easily see Midwest Indigo, Routines in the Night, even Vignette getting wins, even though Downstairs is like one of my favorite songs. I know it's not for everyone, so if you liked Vignette more, I honestly would get it. Songs like Snapback and Oldie Station I also think have a very good chance against One Way and Days Lie Dormant. I just personally prefer these other songs a little bit more. If you agreed with any of these, let me know in the comments below. If you disagreed, also do that. But again, let's be civil. Let's just have a normal conversation about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on this, as well as subscribing and hitting the bell notification. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.